And welcome back, everyone. I am Kev. That is a skeleton bone. Yes, it is. With 5 gold. We'll take that. 5 gold. Stuck to the bone, rolling around. So, couple things. We are back in Bruma. We have crossed the border back in Bruma. We've crossed the border back into Cyrodiil. We have had multiple crashes to desktop, which have been fantastic. So some of these things that we are going to run past, we will have already seen, like this poor couple here. You will also notice that, oh yes, Andy has arrived at the meeting location. We have let some of our companions go. I do believe that Anna's NPCs runs fairly script heavy. I could be wrong about that, but Zoria, Nadina, and Darian have also all arrived at the meeting location. They will be meeting me back at the, what is it, the Steaking Skeever, something like that, in Solitude. The inn in Solitude. And here we are. This is the Sentinel. Lovely, lovely statue. Horn broken off. Cece, we also have let go. She was very unhappy about that. I don't know that she'll be meeting me anywhere in the near future. She may just disappear and go her own way, which I suppose is fine. Simon is sort of a rambling man. Things to do, places to be. Not wanting to get tied down too closely with anyone. So the companions that we have are Arissa and Inigo. Dragonclaw Rock discovered. Mountain Watch. Bruma. So I was initially trying to get up there, and that's where the worst of the desktop crashes were happening. So we're going to continue that away and see if, I believe that's Bruma. We'll see if we can reach Bruma without any incidents. Although I think we may have just finished a quest. Well, we're not too far away from the lodge. Let's see if we can make it back before the game decides to give up on us again. And give the innkeeper his requested items for his, what was it? What are we doing? Oh, right, his dog died. He wanted to place an offering at the little grave behind the inn. So maybe we can do that for him. A little bird told me that there's a doggy up that away who seems to have lost his master. Maybe, I'm sensing this, that those two quests may be related. Man, that just looks cool. I wish I could get up there. Having had to do things in a particular order for the very first quest, the jailbreak, before anything would trigger, I'm wondering if maybe I need to activate a couple quests before I'm allowed to get up there. I don't know, we'll find out. So I'm just keeping an eye on my CPU usage right now. And it is definitely hovering fairly high. It's staying pretty consistently at 60 FPS. However, my CPU usage is running. They didn't get to Solitude. They're still right there. My goodness. I thought you guys were in Solitude.
I'm your woman.
Oh.
I could definitely go for a drink.
Yeah, me too. Erlis, I'm back.
Ah, your presence warms my lonely bones.
It's good to see you too. I have, well, you seem very lonely. Are you alright? I think we discussed this.
I am. Especially since I lost old Barnius. Fine companion he was. A fine companion.
Barnius.
Actually,
That sounds so
I
familiar
hate to
to another
impose,
quest.
traveler, but if you ever come upon a stray in the wilderness, would you mind thinking of me? I don't have much coin to go buying a dog, but I could really use the company.
Little bird. Well, I might be able to do that. I do have the motherwort you asked for.
Excellent. Thank you, traveler. This will do an old soul some good. Come, you've helped me with this. The least you deserve is to be there when I lay them upon old Barnius's grave. Follow me.
Sure. Sure, we can do that.
Hello.
Hello. Come on in, guys. Good job. He looks pretty spry, but he moves pretty slow. You need to push there. Ugh. There you go. Alright, so let's just check our... That'll work. Quick save so we don't crash on the way out.
Dragonborn.
There's the rest of that skeleton. Hey, Frost. You should be over by the... Well, that's
Need
fine.
something carved? I'm your woman.
Nadina, everyone, you're welcome to ride Frost if you need to. Unless you pull your horses out of your pockets, which happens. Oh, this is gonna take hours. He walks so slow. Someone's chopping firewood? That Andy? They're all just hanging out, doing chores. They're helping you out, Erlis.
Right. I'm still an adventurer.
Old Barnius, old friend. Rest in peace. I still don't know whether dogs feel Arkay's embrace. I may never know. I'm not a pious man. But old Barnius, just know that I still remember you. Know that I still care. Watch over me from wherever you are, old friend. I still love you. Thank you so much, traveler. You've truly calmed an old man's soul.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad to help.
My thanks again, traveler.
That was quite a bit of coin for someone who's having trouble with his inn. But if I ever find another dog that will mean this much to you, here lies old Barnius. No man could have asked for a truer or more loyal companion. You'll be sorely missed, old friend, sorely missed. Rest in peace, old fluffball. I don't know if the light of Arkay reaches dogs like it does men, but here's hoping it does, old friend. Here's hoping it does. Okay. If I ever run into a dog, we'll bring him by. I'm sure you will be very happy together if we find a dog somewhere out here in the woods. It's a stray. Which could happen. And by the way, I don't think I stole that guy's clothes. I think that dude was running around in his underwear. The dead dude lying over there. Pretty sure I did not do that myself. Maybe if he'd been wearing clothes, would have stood a better chance against whatever it was that killed him. So, one chore ticked off the list. So I don't know if the mod developers intend to lead you to certain places like the Skyrim developers do. So I don't know if we are intended to go left here first or just continue on to Bruma. We are going to continue on to Bruma. What's this? I hear arrows. Who's this? Oh, whoa, bandit!
You're not going to get past me.
Oh no? I think I might. Are there more of you? Oh look, they built a little bandit refuge. Hello. Ah! You're going down, buddy boy. Going down. Cyrodiil treasure map, hide armor, steel battle axe. As Nadina may have said, that looks poorly sharpened. But we'll take it. Ale? Extended invisibility. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, where are we? Just another quick save and we're on our way. Let's go get this dude's armor set, see what it looks like. Iron dagger, longbow, arrows. Alright. Still with me, boys and girls? Girl and boy? Boy and girl, lady and kitty cat. Hello, bunny. Huh. Who owns this tower, I wonder? Oh, it's a little fox. Who are these people? Just as reference, I am going to be saving a heck a lot. Hello, everyone.
Greetings, friend. Greetings.
Greetings to
Say,
you.
Would you be interested in a little bit of revelry?
Revelry. Revelry?
Yes, revelry. We've
Revelry?
got lots of fine drink here. Why not partake in some?
Oh, how could this go wrong? Simon hasn't learned the lesson that Jaeger did. I like drink well enough. Sure thing.
Go ahead then. Drink
Whoa.
up. I see you're already
I
feeling the
think
reveler's
you
spirit.
slipped me
Another?
a Mickey. One sip shouldn't. Oh no. Oh no.
Quickly, while he's out, slip that into his pocket. You know what the master said.
What? What? They dragging me off? Arissa! Indigo, you're supposed to help me in situations like this. Oh, I do not feel well at all. I still seem to be all in one piece, though. You two, where did they go? Where did they go? Did you see them? Did you see them? Oh, great companions you are. Alright, well, let's check and see what they did to us. So they didn't take any gold, doesn't look like. Did they give me books? Avar's note. Brother, apologies for the scrawl, but I'm writing this in haste. I'm being chased by those damn bandits, Tharina's cutters. They attacked the caravan I was escorting, wanting to pillage it, and I fought back a little too hard. Killed the raiding party except for one who got away. And now it seems they're out to get me. Some sort of vendetta, I suppose. That damn Tharina does have a reputation for having a wild streak. I have no choice. Tharina's cutters stalk the mountains. There's no way I can get deeper into Cyrodiil without them ambushing me. And even if I did, they might chase me further. I have to leave Cyrodiil. I'm heading to Skyrim. I doubt they'd make it past the border, so hopefully I'll be safe there. Best of luck, brother. Try not to get yourself killed while I'm gone. Okay, well, I don't think that's what they give me. Alright. Letter of permission. Oh, right. That was the legate. Wrote me the note to get into the prison. Ooh! Skill increase. Whoa! Level up! Maybe we should read our books more often. We've got... How much do we have here? Wordless communication for adventurers. I think that's for my horse. Spell. Yeah. Nice. Firelight spell. Cool. Okay. Our master thanks you for partaking in our revelry. Did somebody know I was coming? Or do they just waylay any traveler and stick a note in their pocket? They go up here. Bruma, Imperial City, Chaden Hall, Apple Watch, Ayleswell. Alright, Bruma's this way. Feeling okay. Legs are not as wobbly as they were. Seem to have recovered well enough. So, what is this? Bruma Watchtower. Guard, did you see what happened down there?
Garcia's been filling your head full of goblin dung? Don't listen to him. We're the best and brightest out here.
Who, what?
We're Bruma's first line of defense. Got to be on alert. Always on alert.
Who's this Garcius you're talking about?
He's one of those people who thinks that because he's been doing it for the longest, he must be the best. He thinks he's the one, he and his guards, who protect Bruma the most vigorously from the gravest threats. But he couldn't be more wrong. Obviously. He may have been out here longer, but we're just better.
Obviously. What are things like out here at the Eastern Watchtower?
This place is out in the middle of nowhere, mostly. I mean, we get occasional travelers heading in and out of the Gerals, but not much else. Things can get a little boring sometimes, but all that changes when some bandit ringleader gets too big for his boots and decides to try his luck. Speaking of which, a new fresh-faced lot of bandits surfaced recently. Damned brigands. No idea where they came from or why they're here. But they've been marauding around a wide chunk of the Gerals and harassing travelers constantly.
I could kill them for you.
We can take them out no problem, thank you very much. I can tell you're set on killing them yourself anyway. Listen, if you do kill them, bring me their leader's magic blade. I need it as a trophy to demonstrate my prowess to the powers that be in the city. Don't want to be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere forever.
I do the work, she gets the credit. I see how she is. Doesn't sound too much different from the Garcius guy she was talking about. Okay, well, can't pick up the shield. What's at the top of the tower? Are you Garcius? No, you're just a guard. Oh, you sleep with your eyes open. Are you dead?
Word coming down from Skyrim is that a Dragonborn has emerged. Wonder who it could be.
I don't know. Couldn't be me, could it?
Hello.
Guard? Can you see? What are you looking at over there?
Citizen.
Oh, we're looking at that. Maybe? Hello.
I guess they call Cyrodiil the heartland of Tamriel for a reason. The
Indigo?
weather, for one.
Having trouble there?
Nice and sunny.
He just likes to march in step. Alright, you two, we're heading back down. You can stop marching in place.
Don't listen to Garcius. They've got nothing on us.
Right. Magic sword, if I get it, it's yours. Unless I already got it and sold it, which is entirely possible. I would hope that the game wouldn't allow you to sell quest items, but you never know. We're just gonna follow the fox. Hey, Foxy. It has been a very long time since I played any Elder Scrolls games other than Skyrim. I do not remember Bruma being up on a hill. What's going on here? Adventurers. Oh, hey. I wonder if that's included in the Bruma mod or if that's one of my other mods. Bruma! It's Bruma, folks! We made it. Indigo, we made it. Where's Orisa? Orisa. Did she run off? She needs to see Bruma with us. Orisa! She was with us at the tower. Did she decide to become a guard? Or is she just looting everything at the tower? I wouldn't put it past her to do that. I wouldn't put it past me to do that. Arissa? Hello? Anywhere? Are you here? Arissa. Okay, there's the guard. Right. I don't see her. Do you, Inigo?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where is my... Ah, there you are. What are you doing? Come on, keep up. There you go. Come on.
Why are you carrying around human flesh?
Am I? Oh, sorry. Alchemy. Come on, you two. Come on. Everybody out. Thank you. So that's an issue with the Arissa character. She just tends to get lost sometimes. I don't mind that she goes off and does her own thing. I think that's kind of a cool aspect of her character, but hours later, when I turn around and my companion's not there, kind of a problem. When I really need her help, she's not around, kind of a problem. Get what I'm saying, Arissa? We're supposed to have each other's backs now, right? I'll never know how I got along without you, right? There's a little lag there. Okay, you two, we're back. Check it out. Bruma. Bruma. Time to save. And we go inside. No guards. Where are the guards? Oh, there's a guard. Chung.
Respect the law, respect yourself.
Okay. Respect the law, respect yourself. Respect yourself, dude. I don't know the rest of that song. What's going on here?
I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The Chapel of St. Martin does not violate the terms of the White Gold Concordance. There is no Talos
You're
worship.
Thalmor and Bruma too.
It violates the spirit
Thalmor.
of the
My dad
White
is
Gold
Albekius.
Concordance. I
What's
must
your
urge you to cease and desist at once.
Oh? What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordance?
Hey, Leo.
Looking for the news!
The spirit
Whoa,
of the
what?
White Gold Concordat is that men are not...
What papers have you got for sale?
Looking for the news!
Just as Tiber Septim is not a god.
Is that a
nor is
boy?
Martin Septim.
Black Host Courier, Imperial War Galley sunk. The Nern Theater to close. Fighters Guild. Ooh. Lost Scribonia novel published. Save the Nern Theater. That's a lot of money for a little tiny newspaper. Well, let's pick... Ah, heck. We'll buy them all, kid. We'll buy them all.
See you around.
Yeah,
What
Leo.
does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
No mention of Martin Septim worship, though?
No, there isn't. I must consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within the Concordat.
Oh, politics.
We will keep
Am I right?
our eyes on your little cult, however.
Those little details. Am I right? Hey, you!
And so, Skyrim's new favorite folk hero chooses to grace us with their presence. The Dragonborn, I presume.
How do you know who I am?
Burdens of fame weighing you down? Well, don't worry. I assure you, you'll receive no special treatment from me.
Ah, so you're the welcoming committee.
A joker, too. Wonderful. Yet another troublemaker for us to keep an eye on. At least if your attempts at sardonicism weren't quite so posturing.
I could do better.
Many before
Nice
you have
man
thought
bun.
themselves invincible. Above the Thalmor, above the Dominion, above their
I don't think
precious
they got the joke.
empire and its laws, its
I don't think he cares.
concordats. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
Ah, so kind. What do the locals think of you two?
Not highly of me, I suppose. Then again, the feeling is mutual.
Not many Altmer in Bruma.
Next, you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many Gwar in Bruma.
And not many
Scales of
Gwar in Bruma.
Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even.
Alrighty, so you're a member of the Thalmor, huh? Thalmor do top knots, man buns, and beards.
No, I just
And
wear the
big ears.
uniform for fun. Yes, of course I am. I'm
He's
here
hilarious.
to protect the Aldmeri interests in Bruma, and ensure that the terms of the White Gold Concordat are upheld. Important, given that we're so close to Skyrim and its rebellious little Nords.
Right. How about we have a civil conversation? Can we do that at this point?
To hear you speak of civility is somewhat disarming, considering our environs. This city is filled with uncultured louts who I suspect would quickly turn on each other for an ancient bottle of mead. Given that you at least have the vocabulary and mental faculties to
Hello?
understand the concept of civil
Guard.
society, yes, let us speak. But be quick about it. Disarming lack of incorrigible idiocy aside, you are still not my idea of a scintillating conversationalist.
Very good. What are the real goals of the Thalmor here in Bruma? Like, you'll tell me.
I will put it in simple terms, so perhaps you might understand.
Might be coming down with
The Aldmeri Dominion signed an accord with the Empire, known as the White Gold Concordat. That accord guarantees the Dominion, and by extension the Thalmor, that Talos worship shall be outlawed. We are simply here to ensure that the Empire does not renege on that commitment.
I don't suppose you feel guilty about persecuting people.
Guilt. Why should I feel guilt? I'm a Thalmor Justicia, yes, but the Aldmeri Dominion is not a single consciousness. This empire is a political entity. It has committed untold acts of persecution and genocide in the past. One need only have a cursory knowledge of the Tiber Wars and Imperial history to know this to be true. Tiber Septim, the man-god so many Nords
it's
and
not a man
Imperials
bun, it's a
love to revere,
ponytail.
was himself guilty of the sins you attribute
Apparently he got
solely to the
bored of
Dominion.
the conversation.
But I digress. I am a soldier of the Thalmor, and I carry out the duties assigned to me by my superiors. If your goal is to make me feel guilty for enforcing dictates which your own emperor signed into law, then I'm afraid you will enjoy precious little success.
You are long-winded. Tell me a bit about yourself.
No. If
Flattery.
anything fruitful is going to come of this conversation, it will not be the sentimental exchange of life stories. Suffice it to say that I am a Thalmor Justicia operating in Bruma. My identity outside of that is entirely irrelevant.
Why the attitude, buddy?
I am Altmer. I was born and raised among the wizard lords of Alinor, and now I am posted to a frigid squat filled with brutes and drunkards. That doesn't exactly lend itself to a warm disposition. Does that make things any clearer?
Yeah, I think I understand.
Then it appears I was incorrect in my initial assessment of you. Though don't flatter yourself. We're not best friends simply because I've stopped pelting you with barbed words. But yes, to put
Sticks
a
and
long
stones,
story
Arbian.
short,
Sticks and stones.
we are all products of our environment, are we not?
We seem to have come to something of a... I don't know what. Understanding, maybe. Do you enjoy enforcing the Concordat?
I haven't given it very much thought. My enjoyment is irrelevant. I have a role within the Thalmor, and the duties which go along with that. I have fulfilled and will continue to fulfill that which is asked of me to the best of my ability. Again, my enjoyment, or otherwise, is irrelevant.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, it was nice speaking to you.
Farewell.
Farewell to you. Hello, traveler.
Yes?
Let's go into the cathedral. Because I believe I am sick. Hello? That's outside. Oh, shrine. Ah, that's better. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hello.
Greetings. Greetings, stranger. Have you come to hear the gospel of Saint Martin?
Saint Martin.
Yes, Saint Martin. Have you heard the tale of how Martin Septim ascended to sainthood? If not, perhaps that would be a good place to begin.
You mean Martin Septim?
Yes, Martin Septim. Are you familiar with his story? Perhaps you would like to hear it.
It has to do with the Oblivion Crisis, doesn't it?
Saint Martin had humble beginnings as a priest of Akatosh in the city of Kvatch. When Daedra overran the city during the Oblivion Crisis, Martin led the people to refuge in the chapel. The fabled champion of Cyrodiil came to rescue him and told him the shocking news that he was the son of the Emperor. This came as a surprise to him, but it gave him new purpose after his home was destroyed. Along with the champion and the blades, Martin designed and executed a plan to undermine the efforts of Mehrunes Dagon and his servants, Mankar Cameron and the Mythic Dawn cult. There was a great battle here in Bruma as the Great Gate was opened to secure an artifact of immense power for Martin's plan. Finally, the champion under Martin's guidance slew Mankar Cameron as the Imperial City came under a great Daedric siege. It appeared all was lost, but Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings in the Temple of the One, transforming into a huge, flaming avatar of Akatosh. In this form, he defeated the manifestation of Mehrunes Dagon in an epic, glorious duel. This broke the siege of the Imperial City, restored the ward between Tamriel and Oblivion, and ended the Oblivion Crisis.
May I hear the story again? That was brilliant. Brilliant recitation of that, but I don't think that I want to hear it again. What is the message of the chapel here?
Our message? Our message is one of aspiration. The followers of Saint Martin must aspire to be more than they are, to rise above their current place in the world and become something greater. In Martin's case, this meant rising from a humble priest to savior of the world. In more common cases, this could mean many different things. Rising above greed, evil, temptation, poverty. This is the power of Saint Martin and his holy word.
You're speaking to me. You're speaking to me. What do you have for sale?
For sale? Well, we aren't exactly a store. However, we do sell restorative spells and potions. What would you like to buy?
Well, don't have much, do you? Copper pearl ring? Well, I'll let you keep your things.
Goodbye.
Thank you for speaking with us. Thank you for letting me use the shrine. Let's just make doubly sure we're okay.
Hello.
Oh, another legate.
What is
legate.
it?
This is a far cry from the garrison.
Legate. What happened to you?
The Stormcloaks happened.
Oh, the Stormcloaks.
Skyrim's descended into chaos, brother turning against brother. The rebels hunted us, so I eventually came here. At least Cyrodiil remains under stable Imperial rule.
What will you do now?
Once
And
I've
I'm not
scraped together
affiliated
enough
with the
coin for the
Stormcloaks.
trip, I'll probably
Really?
take a carriage to the Imperial City and explain what happened. Hopefully I'll get reassigned somewhere in Cyrodiil and get steady pay once again. But still, such chaos in Skyrim. I can't help but feel like the Empire might be on its last legs. Dark days. Dark days.
Maybe I misunderstood that conversation that we just had, but did you run away? Are you AWOL? And now you're expecting to be reassigned?
Until next time.
I don't know that that's how that works. Okay. Alright. Well. Let's just keep exploring. Bruma. 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 We are in Bruma. Undercroft. Chapel Hall. Let's see if there's anyone else in here we can speak with. Hello? Oh.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings. I don't want to hear the story again. Nope, nope, nope. Hello.
Can I help you?
Arthur?
Hello.
Arthur? 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 Why did you become an acolyte?
To ask me why I became an acolyte of Saint Martin is to ask why thunder strikes, why rain falls, or why the wolf hunts. It is because this is what comes naturally to me.
Being an acolyte of Saint Martin comes naturally to you. I see.
You seem confused. Allow me to explain further. We all follow a path through life. We all desperately attempt to influence it to go a certain way, or lead us to a certain destination.
Beachifying.
Others desperately attempt to steer it away from a destination. The amount of influence we can exert upon that path varies, but is invariably limited. In many ways, we must all make the most of what life gives us, and adapt to its trials accordingly. Without boring you with specifics, it would be appropriate to say that my life so far has taught me many lessons of sorrow and grief.
Many lessons.
I have constantly been set back, and my attempts to change my course have always been met with bitter resistance by the winds of life. It is through Saint Martin's example that I truly find my inspiration to become more than I am. It is in this that I am enlightened, and hope to be reborn.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And this is why I don't attend sermons. I end up just sleeping and staring at the ceiling. But we're healthy. Health is good. All right, we are out of here like Vladimir.
Make it quick.
Oh, it's nighttime. Hello, traveler.
What do you
Hello,
need?
traveler. Cave that way. Who are you?
Living hand to mouth in a brutal slum. Not exactly how I expected the Legion career to
I hear you yelling.
Magical wonders.
Hello? Razada?
Razada the Resplendent greets you. How can my arcane ability and esoteric enlightenment help you on this fine day?
You are fancy. Do you... Why, are you with the Sinai College of Whispers? Who are you?
Why, of course not. No self-respecting mage joins those scurrilous syndicates. Oh, my friend, I'm strictly independent. That's what allows me to cut out the bumbledom and bring you only straightforward sortilege.
I like you. Why hawk your wares in Bruma?
Bruma is the last bastion of Imperial land before the border and the harsh ravages and independent college of Skyrim. Those poor souls who find themselves overcome with vexation at the shockingly bureaucratic nature of Cyrodiil's key magical institutions, well, they tend to, peregrinate to Skyrim. When the Imperial Border Guards halt them at the selvage, so to speak, they lodge in Bruma. Thusly, my wares are in great demand.
Thusly? You have a fancy vocabulary, my friend. Do you have a house or a bed to go along with that vocabulary?
What an intriguing inquest. I do indeed have a bed. Well, a bedroll. I do not own property in Bruma, for the city is full, and I am somewhat of a latecomer. That, and not being registered to any property, grants the Synod and College of Whispers less opportunity to persecute, hound, maltreat, and molest me, as they are wont to do.
Molest you? Do you have any work that needs doing?
Yes, indeed. To my great regret, a few scalawags here in Bruma appear to have not paid their bills for their enchanted weapons from Rosada.
Oh.
I am beside myself with angst about this, as you can no doubt imagine.
I can tell.
So, my fair and, might
You
I
seem
say,
very
rather
angsty.
imposing friend, if you would be willing to speak to these scoundrels and acquire my warranted compensation, I would be most obliged.
Sure thing.
Excellent! Allow me to arm you with more knowledge of the aforementioned mischief makers.
That would be fantastic.
You'll need to speak with Roland Wickert, the young chap at the Synod Conclave here in Bruma. Stantis Valeria is the second of these reprobates, the owner of the Geraldview Tavern. The third is Stable Master Ila the Upright. Clearly the title was given rather than deserved. Do this for me, and I shall bestow coin upon you for each, and a truly copious recompense indeed once all three mischief makers are dealt with.
Wow, look at us, making friends already. I'd like to see your unique enchanted items.
Of course, excellent. Well, I have 5 fabulous unique items in stock at the moment. The
5
first
fabulous
is the wooden
items.
staff of awesome conflagration, which summons a tremendous fiery inferno at your target location. Extremely dangerous. The second is the Scepter of Frosty Entombment, which is truly a unique frost staff. It will trap your target in a block of ice for 10 minutes. The third is the Blade of Prepotence, which causes your target, any target at all, to shrink, becoming supremely weak and vulnerable. Fourth is the Staff of Titan Summoning, which summons a mighty Daedric Titan at your target location. It will demolish all in its way. Fifth is the Rod of Potency, which will certainly bring great pleasure. That I can guarantee. So, which will it be?
Whoa. Well, they're a little rich for my blood. And I don't know that I need the Rod of Potency myself, so maybe nothing right now.
Your loss, but do reconsider.
Rosada, it's good to meet you. Looks like we're kind of being guided up here, yeah? Bruma.
Rosada the Resplendent invites you to his boutique of magical wonders.
It has been a long time, Bruma. There's the inn. They have outdoor seating. Alamu.
Can I help you?
Apparently
Until
not.
next time.
Until next time. Chikani's house. I kind of like that the barrels are owned in plain old vanilla Skyrim. I don't think that's the case. I think you just run around looting people's property. Any barrels outside a house is fair game. Our fair game.
Heard there were
Bruma guard?
beasts around. Be careful, traveler.
Okay. Thank you for the warning. Irma? What do you do?
It's a fair position, at least on a temporary basis. The pay's decent, and we get food and free rooms, so I can't complain. My brothers up in Skyrim would probably laugh seeing me here. They can take giants clubs to the face for all I care. I like the people here, especially old Farsvar.
Old Farsvar.
Have a good day.
You too? Well, let's head in. Castle Bruma.
Needing an inn?
There's
Go
a
to
coach
the Geraldview.
with no coachman.
There's another tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, but it, well, it has a bad reputation. Well deserved.
Bad reputation. That sounds like our kind of place, kids.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you?
What? No. What?
Sakaviri heirlooms. Priceless Sakaviri heirlooms. Seen any?
No. Or it could be sarcastic. I've got a whole barrel of them in my pack.
Very funny. I'd laugh if I weren't too tired to get the sound out. Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah?
Sure,
Thanks.
sure thing. What's all about this Akaviri heirlooms thing, business?
A whole lot of uproar
action?
about nothing, that's what. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen.
So you could use some help. Your tone. Tensions between you and the Count.
No, not tensions as such, just... I'm tired. I've had 4 sleepless nights in a row. The Count's talking my ear off about these artifacts, and it's stopping me from tending to more important issues. Not that I'm disloyal to Count Carvane, of course. I've never had reason to dislike our ruler. Better him than some of the other counts and countesses in the province.
Could you use some help? More important issues, you mentioned? Something about more important issues.
Yes, this damned artifact business doesn't affect anyone except the Count. While I'm out chasing after shiny baubles, people are getting killed by bandits and waylaid on the road. I mean, we've got Thorina's cutters roaming the Gerals and harrying travelers for Stendar's sake.
I've heard about them.
And I'm wandering Bruma after trinkets, like some lost paint horse looking for its master.
Well, do you need any help?
Well, that's... who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you found them and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. I'm offing myself right about now.
What? So, okay. What exactly was stolen?
Akaviri artifacts. I don't know anything more specific than that. Rignar and the Count both told me, but honestly it flew in one ear and out the other. If you want to know exactly what artifacts to keep your eyes peeled for, talk to Rignar. I'm sure he can help you more there.
Maybe that's why you're having such a problem finding them. Do you have any suspects?
Not in particular. Then again, the lowlives of Bruma don't exactly hide themselves all that well. The shadier tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, full of thieves, bandits, thugs, and other miscreants, might be a decent place to start your search.
Okay. When and how were the artifacts stolen?
I'm not too sure on the details of that, to be honest. Rignar, the castle steward, was the first one who noticed them missing. Might be worth speaking to him, if you think that's interesting evidence to dig up.
Why would they want these artifacts? Are they valuable?
Almost definitely the resale value. Akaviri artifacts are very often one of a kind, and they can fetch a very high price to the right buyers. Someone possessing those artifacts could find themselves becoming very wealthy very quickly. I suspect that's the motive here.
Okay. How did the thief get in here? Well, that seems pretty obvious since I just walked in, but I gotta ask.
I have no idea how they'd manage that, honestly. Either adept stealth or good luck. Probably a bit of both.
What's it like being Bruma's guard captain? Exciting,
It's
it
tough.
sounds like.
On one side, you've got criminals, the kind that like to hide behind law and policy to wriggle out of justice. On the other, you've got politics, constantly meddling in our affairs as everyone walks on eggshells. And here I am in the center, just trying to make things work for the people. Sometimes I wish I'd stayed down in the Imperial City.
You're from the Imperial City?
Yep, me and my family. Wife and children are still there, in fact. Left because the place is swarming with people. Hard to find any work. Came up here, couldn't find much work either, joined the guard on a whim. Saw a lot, rose to the ranks. And now I'm guard captain. Funny how things work out.
So
I try
why
to
don't-
take my duties seriously.
Why don't you bring your
Send as
wife and
much as
child
I can
here?
back to my loved ones.
Do politics often get in the way of your work?
More than you might think. Between the Count, the White Gold Concordat, and all the other treaties, the rules are constantly changing. All I want to do is protect these people, jail criminals, earn my keep. And then the damned wind changes, and with it, the law. And then, what do you know? I'm supposed to jail this group, and that group, and the other group. And for what? For politics.
Excuse me,
Despite
don't
it all,
mind me.
though,
Little indigestion.
I wouldn't trade this job
Burping.
for the world. It's rewarding, fulfilling, and at least it lets me provide for myself and my family.
We are having some serious conversations with these people in Bruma here. So Bruma has a problem with criminals, it sounds like.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. We have it fairly okay compared to some other parts of the province. The problem is that the criminals here aren't driven to it out of desperation. They just want the coin, to get rich. They know how to game the system. Except daaa. He's... well, never mind. I probably told you too much.
No, go on.
No, I can't. Sorry, but I can't go blabbing about people's checkered pasts.
Ah. My skills in persuasion are not up to snuff. Well, looks like we may have arrived pretty late in the day. There's another little shrine. Good to know. Can we go upstairs? Is that okay?
You know what's even more satisfying than arresting a criminal? Seeing them rot.
Guest way.
In a cell.
Was that a hint? Telling me to stay out of the castle? Hello.
Hello.
Barzvar. What do you do?
Clean, mostly. I do all the work that nobody else wants to. I don't mind it, really. Especially since that means I get to work around my friend Irma. Thanks for asking.
Sure.
Hope you stop by again.
Ooh. Nice sword. Ooh. Nice armor. Well, we won't steal anything, but maybe I want to read this note. Oh, great. I bought this? Boo. Imperial war galley sunk. A makeshift fleet of rescue boats descended on the shores of Stirk recently. As every ocean-going vessel from the humblest fishing junks to the most imposing Imperial warships scrambled to the wreck of the Warhaft, an Imperial frigate to search for survivors. The Warhaft had been floundering in heavy weather following a perilous journey back from a patrol in the Iliac Bay, and was due to stop at the port city of Anvil. It suffered irreparable damage from a collision with a reef near Stirk before much of the crew were rescued by passing blah 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 blah. 6 sailors remain missing while 11 hands have been confirmed lost. Sailors of the Tidewalker have confided in this reporter that the survivors claim to have been attacked by a band of Red Guard pirates. Oh, brothers. My brothers. While a ship of similar description to the vessel has been seen traveling near Anvil, the offices of the local count described these claims as fanciful, noting that it was unlikely a band of pirates would ever dare attack an armed Legion ship, let alone then travel to an Imperial port. Survivors of the wreck were unavailable for comment. Alright. Well, maybe we go find an inn. Come back here in the morning. Perhaps there'll be a little more activity then. Guard? Guard?
Suckered by the Synod, weary of the whispers, Why not go somewhere more agreeable? Reside in the resplendent boutique of magical wonders.
Who
I've
are
been
you?
looking for you.
What?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's
How does
see
anybody
here.
even know I'm here?
Here you go. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hey, wait a minute.
Nope, sorry, nothing.
Oh, you're just like all the other couriers. Item. Colovian Chronicle. Fighters Guild is expanding. Our presence in the countryside has dwindled. Those who need our help go in herds right into the Fighters Guild. We'll hear their calls and we will answer. See Philip Petros on this subject in the Coral Fighters Guild Hall, just next to the city's northern gate. Don't wait, a dull blade means a dead you. I don't know that we can get there yet, but okay. Hastily scrawled a note of thanks. Dear friend, I'm writing this in haste, so don't expect any fancy words, not that I know all that many of them. But I made you a promise. I promised you, when you free me from my bonds in the bowels of that oblivion-damned imperial fort, putting your own hide on the line for my sake, that I'd find some way to reward you. Well, friend, I may be many things, but I'm not a man without honor. So there. So here, have this. A rich sum of gold, 500 septims, and my thanks. Wow. Did I get a bunch of gold, too? I am not sure that I did. Well. Novel. 150 years after she wrote her last novel, Castus Scribonia is still making new generations of Imperial readers squirm with her ever-worsening discoveries. A set of notes and rough drafts in a moldy box in a... Oh, this place again. Charl? Attic recently prompted one of the biggest upsets in literary history. And this week, the hysteria reached terrifying new heights. Blah, blah, blah. Dusk. With a vampire lord romance. Big hair. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. Where was that inn? Right over
Nope,
here.
sorry, nothing.
Oh, sorry. Gerald View Inn.
Vela wood scholar, streaming anew into
That sounds just like me. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. Even toned. Oh, I don't know that we can stay here. Hello? Oh my gosh. Please talk to me. Oh my gosh.
Renard, you're distressing the customers.
Yeah, a little bit.
Distressing? I am distressing the customers.
That's what I just said. Yes.
You are... You dare... How dare you? I am outraged. You hired me to play songs in this bar that is so far below my standards, and now you proclaim my music as distressful? I'm done with you standards, and I'm done with this shoddy excuse for a tavern. I'm off for the Restful Watchman, your top competition. How about that, huh? And you talentless, tasteless fiends! How dare you insult my music? Could you do better?
Hey.
No, you couldn't. Because I was trained at the Bots College in Solitude, and I'm the foremost practitioner of the art of song since Faulkner himself. You are nothing more than jealous maggots, grasping your waist to insult me and belittle my talent. And to that, I say, good.
Are you a hunter? What brought you to Bruma? He's gone. You seem very confident.
Look.
Did you change the linens like I asked?
Of course I changed the linens.
Museum pamphlet.
Don't you trust me,
Gerald View
Stantis?
notice. Dear customer, welcome to the Gerald View, the finest eatery in Bruma and all of Tamriel. If you're in need of a room, please speak with our owner and proprietor, Stantis Valeria. Food and drink are served by both Stantis and his co-proprietor, Yorta. The staff. Museum pamphlet. The Hall of the Champion, a museum for the champion of Cyrodiil, is open every day from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. except on Sundays, when it is closed early at 6 p.m. Come and see the wondrous artifacts of the champion. Entry is free, while special exclusive tours cost only 20 septims, 10 for children and the elderly. Harold.
Why do you say that?
Today it was the linens. Yesterday it was the bath. It feels like you don't trust me.
I'm sorry, love. The inn has just been so busy lately. And the
This
stress is getting to me.
perhaps a
I
mistake.
didn't mean to take it out on you.
Maybe there's a reason
You
there
shouldn't
are
take
no
it as a
other
compliment, Stantis.
customers.
The Gerald View is busy because of our hard work.
Yes, you're right. One of these days, though, I'd like to take a vacation. To the Highlands, perhaps. Or maybe High Rock.
I could tolerate High Rock.
Can I interrupt?
The Gerald View. We have drinks, beds, and food. Which do you need? Any or all?
Well, I have some questions. Lots of questions. How is business?
Business at the Gerald View is always good, due to our exceptional standards for customer service. We strongly believe that if you build it, they will come.
Okay, I'm here to collect payment for Rosada.
I'm sure you are. I purchased one of Rosada's... what did he call them? Pleasure candles? Yeah, that's it. He said it would make the customers enjoy their Gerald View experience more. In reality, it just clogged the nose. So much so that a few of my regulars nearly choked to death. So no, I don't think I'll be giving him his money.
I'm just the messenger man.
I'm sorry for any inconvenience I may cause you, but I'm not giving Rosada coin for ripping me off.
I wonder whether the guards will see things the same way.
They'd probably see things my way. Adius doesn't have much time of day for con artists.
Things are not going so well here. Well, let's try that one more time, but let's get a room this time. Kids, I think we might pause it here. Take a rest, take a load off, eat some food, catch some sleep, and we'll continue with this conversation in the morning. So for now, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, share the video if you enjoyed it, play some Skyrim Bruma along with us, and we'll see you again next time.